Hello everyone, I am Professor A.B. Zanzad from Kekewak College of Agricultural Engineering and Technology, Nasik, Department of Irrigation and Drainage Engineering. Today is my lecture on the properties of fluids. First we will see the introduction and the characteristics of the fluids. Fluid is a substance which offers no resistance to change of shape and is capable of flowing freely. In practice, fluid offer a very small or practically negligible resistance to change of shape. Then liquid. So what is liquid? Liquid is fluid which possesses a definite volume which varies only slightly with temperature and pressure and it is incompressible. For example, oil, milk, water. Then gas. Gas is fluid which is compressible and possesses no definite volume but it always expands until its volume is equal to that of the container. Even a slight change in temperature has this significant effect on its volume and pressure. Then vapor. Vapor is nothing but a gas whose temperature and pressure are such that it is very near to the liquid state. Then ideal fluid. Ideal fluid are those fluids which have no viscosity and surface tension and they are compressible. For ideal fluids, no resistance is encountered as the fluid moves. These are only imaginary fluids. Ideal fluids are not existing in the real. Practical or real fluid are those fluids which are actually available in the nature. They possess viscosity, surface tension and compressibility. So resistance is offered when they are set in the motion. Then we will see the definition of fluid mechanics. Fluid mechanics is branch of science which deals with the behavior of fluids at rest as well as in motion. Then the scope of fluid mechanics in agriculture. The knowledge of fluid mechanics is required for first to understand the fluid behavior under all conditions of rest and motion of the fluid. Then second to determine the pressure distribution on hydraulic structures like dams, spillways, gates, awls and sea all profiles. Third, for flow classification and flow analysis in pipes, open channel and porous media. And fourth, to understand the phenomenon of chemical mixing and dairy, movement of submarines, aerofoils, rockets, jet propulsion and lubrication. Then we will see the properties of fluid. The first property of fluid is specific density. It is denoted by rho. Specific density or specific mass, it is also called as mass density, is the mass per unit volume of the fluid. Therefore, rho is equal to mass upon volume. With the increase in temperature, the volume of fluid increases and hence mass density decreases in case of fluids as the pressure increases and the volume decreases and therefore the mass density is increases. The mass per unit volume of substance usually denoted as rho and the values of specific density for water it is 1000 kg per meter cube, for mercury 13,546 kg per meter cube and for air it is 1.23 kg per meter cube. The next property of fluid is specific weight. Specific weight is the weight possessed by unit volume of fluid. It is denoted by W. Its unit is Newton per meter cube. The specific weight varies from place to place due to the change of acceleration due to gravity. Therefore, specific weight is equal to weight of fluid upon volume of fluid. As we know, the weight of fluid is mass of fluid into acceleration due to gravity. Therefore, specific weight is equal to mass of fluid into g upon volume of fluid, which is equal to rho into g. And the unit of specific weight is Newton per meter cube. Then the third property of fluid is specific volume. Specific volume is the volume of fluid occupied per unit mass. Specific volume is the reciprocal of density. It is denoted by symbol phi. Its unit is meter cube per kg. Specific volume is volume upon mass, that is 1 upon mass upon volume, which is equal to 1 upon rho, and the specific volume is applied only to gases. Then the next property of fluid is specific gravity. Specific gravity is defined as the ratio of weight density of fluid to the weight density of standard fluid. For liquids, the standard fluid is taken as water, and for gases, it is air. Specific gravity is also called as relative density. It is dimensionless quantity and is denoted by symbol S. Mathematically, specific gravity for liquid is density of liquid upon density of water, and for gases, specific gravity is equal to density of gas upon density of air, as air is standard fluid for gas and water is standard fluid for liquid. Thus, the weight density of liquid is equal to S into weight density of water, which is equal to S into 1000 into 9.81 Newton per meter cube. The density of liquid is equal to S into density of water, which is equal to S into 1000 kg per meter cube. If the specific gravity of fluid is known, then the density of fluid will be equal to specific gravity of fluid multiplied by density of water. For example, the specific gravity of mercury is 13.6. Therefore, the density of mercury will be 13.6 into 1000, which is equal to 13,600 kg per meter cube. Similarly, the specific gravity of water is 1. Therefore, the density of water will be equal to 1 into 1000, which is equal to 1000 kg per meter cube. The next property of fluid is viscosity. The viscosity is defined as the property of fluid which offers resistance to the movement of one layer of fluid over another adjacent layer of the fluid. When the two layers of fluid, a distance dy apart, move one over the other at different velocities, say u and u plus du, as shown in this figure. The viscosity together with relative velocity causes a shear stress acting between the fluid layers. The top layer causes a shear stress on the adjacent lower layer, while the lower layer causes a shear stress on the adjacent top layer. This shear stress is proportional to the rate of change of velocity with respect to y, and it is denoted by symbol tau. Mathematically, tau is directly proportional to du upon dy, or tau equal to mu into du upon dy, where mu is constant of proportionality and it is known as the coefficient of dynamic viscosity or coefficient of viscosity, where du upon dy represents the rate of shear strain or rate of shear deformation or velocity gradient. Therefore, mu equal to tau upon du upon dy. Thus, the viscosity is also defined as the shear stress required to produce unit rate of shear strain. Thank you for watching the lecture. To get more videos related to irrigation and drainage engineering, also related to agricultural engineering, follow the channel. Thank you.